I mean, you look at these Republican candidates that ran, all of them got beat. They lost 5 at-large seats in Nashville. Look, I used to live there. Nashville was always a pro-business community. Like the owner of the Titans, Amy Adams Struck, she just is in the midst of building a new $2 billion stadium down there, right? Yeah. Most of that taxpayer funded, whatever. But it was always a pro-business. You elected 6 crazy people to run your city. And so, and the Republican candidate ran around scared of her own shadow. I don't even know what they stood for. They're all afraid, and then they get beat 65-35. All of them get beat 2-1.
Yeah, John, not a great shining day for Republicans in the RNC in Nashville by any means. And we can debate on the candidates, right? There is no perfect candidate, but I prefer a more aggressive candidate, personally. Anyone who's going to win as a Republican has to do it in a more aggressive manner. So until we get candidates who maybe are a little more courageous in the way that they want to go out and politic and campaign, that would be helpful. But I am a business person at the end of the day, John, and the business of the RNC is an unhealthy business. It is not run well, and there is no foundation for us to go out and grow our base, to serve messages to people. John, I get in arguments over text, fighting people in my party who want to dedicate 10 grand to print out 5 mailers and send that out because they think that's consequential. So until people who have business acumen and know how to build something want to get involved, we are forever going to be doing the same crazy dance. Well, what a shame. They just couldn't bring it over the line. Meanwhile, when you're on the way to your Titans games, you're going to be stepping over feces and piss. You might get mugged on the way to those, or your car's going to fall in a pothole. These are all things that are in Nashville's future. And this isn't to be a bummer, because I know what it's like to live in a failed city, and I know what it's like to have to flee. So keep your realtor on your speed dial at the rate that Nashville's going. And I would encourage anyone who wants to come try to salvage some sense of common sense, come to the party. Let's see what we can do together. But abjectly just to abandon it, at this point, I can't do that either, John.
So look, you're vice chair of the Davidson County Republican Party. You guys just got absolutely annihilated in these council and mayor elections. And basically, and one of the big issues was in that election was abortion. Like, the council members and the mayor have no say in abortion in Tennessee. 0. So how does that become a driving issue for people? Well, that was their number one issue, and they have no ability to affect any legislation on abortion whatsoever.
Because it doesn't matter,
But yet they go to the
John.
polls and they vote for these people.
They vote for these people because these people can say anything, and it's believed. That's how good the Democratic Party has gotten their candidates, to a point where they can say anything, and it is portrayed as truth because they say it with confidence. And the Republicans, again, take a note from that, because they have carte blanche basically to do what they want, because they have the media backing and the strategy to do it. And as far as the Democratic voters are concerned, that's a whole nother segment, what my sentiments are on the generalness of average intelligence of the Democratic voter. But what I would say to every voter is, check their records. Go through their voting records. These people aren't hiding. Freddie O'Connell, are we ready for Freddie? He went around saying he's the most progressive candidate. Okay, so you know what that means? You're going to get about 15 new offices, like Office of Homelessness. He's just going to erect a whole more institutions, and then he's going to start sending, girls with MSWs to like domestic violence scenes because he doesn't think police should be the ones showing up at every single call. Okay, these ideas are what infects and kills cities. So it does. It hurts my heart today, John, and I'm a little more amped than usual for being this early because I am so tired of seeing excellent cities destroyed by crap leaders.